Gina's Dream by Ria Stone. Narrated by Mike Hardeman. Copyright 2014 by Ria Stone. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be used or reproduced in any manner whatsoever without written permission from the author, except in the case of brief quotations embodied in critical articles or reviews. Published and printed in the United States of America by The Right Place. About the author, Ria Stone. I am a print addict. Trained as a phototypesetter and journalist, I have created, written, produced, and distributed newsletters, news stories and articles, press releases, user manuals, brochures, advertisements, and more for clients, employers, civic organizations, and online publications. While I have written several stories, I have never sought publication until now. After being prematurely retired in 2011, I moved to Mexico, where I appreciate life and have some time to write. The idea for Gina's Dream came after reading several research papers in the early 1990s, which described experiments where basic life functions were being manipulated for a singular purpose without regard for the universe's ecosystem. Somewhere along the way, the story evolved into a romance. When I read Gina's Dream, I see the influence of many fine authors whose stories I have read, or watched on television or at the movies. I see the influence of one story, Star Trek's Assignment Earth, more than any other. But I would also like to acknowledge Harlan Ellison's work, particularly his contribution to Star Trek's City on the Edge of Forever, John Varley's work, particularly Persistence of Vision and Steel Beach, Ursula Le Guin's Lathe of Heaven and the Left Hand of Darkness, Robert Heinlein's Stranger in a Strange Land, Spider Robinson's Time Travelers Strictly Cash and Stardance, Frank Herbert's Dune, and John Boyd's The Doomsday Gene. Prologue. The world's great age begins anew, the golden years return. The earth doth like a snake renew, her winter weeds outworn. Heaven smiles, and faiths and empires gleam, like wrecks of a dissolving dream. Percy Bysshe Shelley. She knelt in the sunlit antechamber where she had rematerialized and remained quarantined, waiting to be ushered into the council's chambers. She straightened the flow of her gown as it flared over her arms. She smoothed the fabric over her abdomen. Her hand paused for a moment.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?